Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free night. And the beer we're going for tonight hails from Manchester. It's from Track. It's this one. It is their Sonoma AF. And this is the first alcohol-free beer I've had from Track. And it's a pale ale, weighing in at 0.5% ABV. I did pick it up from the House of Trembling Madness. It cost me £3.30. So let's see what it's all about, shall we? It doesn't tell you much on the can. They never do. It just says the love and care and experience of Sonoma without the alcohol. So I guess there's a fully leaded version of Sonoma out there, which I shall have to try at some point in another video for another day on a Saturday. So let's get it out into a glass and see what we think, shall we? So we're going to pour into my AF Beer Club glass. The pour is very pale. Very clear. I'd say that'll do. So it is very pale, very clear, very straw coloured, and a nice white head on it. Yeah, a little unremarkable visually, but see what it smells like. I like what I'm smelling. It smells slightly tropical, a little bit familiar. Lots of pineapple type things. There's some bits and pieces in there that I'm struggling to put my finger on though. There's that little zestiness. But it's overall tropical and fruity. Light, a little bit malty behind the scenes. But on the whole, it smells quite pleasant. So it looks very pale, it smells rather nice. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Let's have another one. The body is brilliant. That is medium to medium heavy. Incredible, given A, it's 0.5% ABV. B, it didn't pour like it had a huge body to it. But now I've got a bit more room in the glass. Yeah, maybe you can see that. It's got a great body to that, actually. Carbonation is medium. It's really quite good. And the flavour, I like. It is juicy. Hints of pineapple. Hints of mango. Hints of tea, of all things. It's really well balanced in terms of the hops and the malt, and that's really quite an achievement to have a beer that is as pale as this, as clear as this, be packed with so much tropical flavour that you generally only associate with higher ABV beers with a much higher level of haze. I've got to say, Track are really, really impressive in everything they do. This is, as I say, the first alcohol-free Track beer I've had, and hopefully it won't be the last, because it's brilliant. The finish is mild, malty, juicy sweet as that malt fades away. It's really good. It's really good. Colour me impressed. So, scoreboard of joy time. Let's get the red pen of judgment ready from my favourite mug of all time that I keep it in. Scoreboard looks like so. Void of everything. Let's give it some points. So, here we go. Let's top it off in the glass. Visually, I was a little bit sceptical because I am one of those people who equates colour with flavour. And this one is as pale as they come and as straw coloured as they come. and it reminded me visually more of a lager than a pale ale. That is incredibly pale, perhaps a little too pale for my liking, but that is what it is. I would say that's the weakest point of the beer, and if the weakest point is what it looks like, you're onto a winner. I'm going to give it the 0.75 because it's got a lovely white head on it. I just want more colour. Shoot me. Anyway, the aroma is really nice. It's got a little hint of something tropical, nice and fruity, lovely malt presence on the nose, and like I say, there's a little something that I can't quite put my finger on. It'll probably come to me later on. But nevertheless, I like what there is. It's light but not too light, giving it a point. And the same for the body. The body is exceptional. It's arguably the best alcohol-free pale body I've ever had. It's medium to medium heavy, nice level of carbonation. Overall mouthfeel is spot on. And the flavour, again, it's really well balanced. It's got a lovely malt presence, a good blend of hops, nice level of tropical fruit flavours. It's great. It's definitely your sweeter, juicier, fruitier pale ale. There's not much bitterness to speak of, and but you can tell it's not intended to have that. It's one of those beers for the sweeter beer lovers, and I'm giving it a point for that reason. And the same with the finish. It's exceptionally well balanced on the finish. You've got that lovely malt that fades into a juicy, like, think of it like an orange that's had all the flavour sucked out in a good way. You've got that nice natural flavour towards the back end that just begs you in for another sip. So it's having a point for that, which means Sonoma AF has got 4.75 out of 5 from me. So bonus points time. Sadly, I can't give it the full bonus because it didn't get a 4.5 out of 5, but it's painfully close. And it's just my eyes letting me down on this one. My eyes are telling me I want more colour. Anyway, value for money, £3.30. Yeah, it's value for money. It's a 440ml can, and it tastes great, which is the thing that really matters. Would I buy it again? You bet your bottom dollar I will. And I'll probably buy it in larger quantities as well than the single can, because the flavour is exceptional. The body is exquisite. And yeah, it's absolutely up there with one of the best tasting alcohol-free pales I've ever had. So Track Sonoma, alcohol-free, 4 3/4, and a couple of bonus points for good measure. So, put that there. Get that from here. If you like your fruity beers, and you've still got to drive afterwards, this one should be on your shortlist to try. I'm going to go eagerly over to Track's website when I process a video for this and see what else they've got that's alcohol free, see what else they've got at House of Trembling Madness as well, because they're brilliant people with a brilliant selection. And if you get a chance to go to the shop in York, absolutely do. It is like the Aladdin's cave for craft beer lovers and trad beer lovers as well, 'cause it's got a lovely Belgian section. But yeah, check them out, whatever, and you'll be impressed. So yeah, speaking of impressed, this beer has impressed me today, so I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of it, get the video uploaded for your viewing pleasure, and leave it there and say, that's been the beer, I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish, and I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.